What's up with it? Welcome back to the Bay Bomber TV. And today we got a special guest today, Uncle Bang, man. And he got a crazy story for us, man. And y'all ain't gonna believe this one. It's gonna be a crazy one, man. For real though. And yeah, man, as y'all know, Spice One was a very close friend of Tupac, man. And Uncle Bang got a crazy story, man.
What's up, man? It's your boy Uncle Bang, Sherwood signing in, man. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started on the story because I've been seeing a lot of, I've been rocking with you, you know what I'm saying? But I seen the content you've been doing about Pac, and I hit you up because we always talk. And I was like, man, I gotta tell him this story about me and Spice, bro, because it's kind of crazy, but it's true though. We was in Colorado. I lived in Colorado, where they had a concert with Spice One, the Ghetto Boys, all this here in Colorado. So me and my baby mama pushed up. This is the first concert. I done did concerts myself on stage, but I had never been to a show before. I think this was like 2018, 2019, something like that. Probably 2000, yeah, 2018. So we go to the show. Spice One rocked it. We backstage. Spice One, because I know Be Legit and Richie Rich and all them. That's my homeboys. I've been knowing them since I was 16. So Spice One pulled me to the backstage with him and Mr. Black. So we sitting there. We got a fifth of Hennessy Black. The Black Hennessy. We had that, and I had about a zip of that gas, and Spice had about a zip of that gas, and we just going back to back on Spice. Spice One, probably one of the only people that could never made me tap out smoking. Shout out Spice. So we stayed down on the Hennessy, down on the Hennessy. Spice getting drunk. So I asked him about Pac. I'm like, man, what was up with Pac? I said, man, I think he's still alive. And Spice was like, man. Spice kind of broke down, and he was like, say, bro, check this out. I'm gonna tell you something crazy. He said, man, the last song Pac did was with me and Cocaine. You heard me? And he was like, that was the same day he got killed. Like I pulled up on him. We was in a drop top. We was drinking Hennessy and apple juice. And he said we did a song, and then he left. He wanted me to go to Vegas with him. And Spikes was saying he just got out of jail that day. So boom. He said Pac left, went on his way, and went to Vegas, without him, because Spice had some stuff to do. So boom. Spice was telling me, he said that day while they was hanging before they did the song, they went by Pac mama house, and Pac had an empty room up there, and he had a pound of that gas up in the closet, but it was like an empty room. He had a pound of gas up there, and it had a tombstone with Pac name on it. And the time he died, on the tombstone, just on the floor, leaning up against the wall. And Spice said he looked at it, and he was like, man, Pac be doing movies. So he figured it was like a movie prop or something. So boom, he blew it off, and they went, jumped in the drop, blowing, drinking. They said they were drinking Hennessy and apple juice, and
He said this was
so
before he passed,
yeah, this is the day he passed.
and he had a tombstone already though.
Yeah, and when they went by his mama house to get some gas to go ride around and blow,
Man,
before they go to the studio, only thing in the room was the pound in the closet, and then the tombstone on the floor leaning up against the wall, but the whole room was empty. And this was in Pac mama house.
crazy.
So he blew it off like, man, Pac a act. This probably for a movie or something. So Spice blew it off. So boom, after Pac had passed, Spice had went back to Pac mom and was like, hey, like everybody been telling me Pac's still alive. And instantly Pac mama told Spice, shh, don't never say that again. Them white vans gonna pull up, hit you with that needle. You gonna be walking around drooling, talking to yourself for the rest of your life. You gonna be crazy. And Spice was like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? So boom. Now let me remind you, Pac brother-in-law, I mean, with not brother-in-law, stepbrother, Mopreem and Pac Mama never got along because people don't know Pac Mama got Mopreem daddy locked up. She the one that got him locked up initially when she called the cops. You heard me? So Mopreem and Pac Mama never was cool because she got his daddy locked up. People don't know that.
Yeah, I
So
ain't know
boom,
that.
yeah. So like a year later, Spice sees Mopreem. He like, man, what's up, Preem? Everybody keep telling me like Pac alive. And he like Mopreem, like, man, don't say that, man. The white van's gonna pull up, hit you with that needle, you gonna be crazy. And so if Afeni and Mo Preem don't like each other, how they got the same story about the white vans? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So me and Spice started talking, and he like Spice leaned back in the chair. You know what I'm saying? Hit the gas, and he was like, "Bro, man, I'm about to say this, and it's gonna make me sound crazy." He said, "But bro, it has something to do with NASA." I'm like, "With NASA? Like NASA?" He like, "Yeah." He said, "I don't know, man." He said, "Man, I just get all these stories and like go ask Too Short, is Pac still alive?" You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like he'll tell you. But he was like, "Yeah, it got something to do with NASA." Now, if you ask me, I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know nothing about NASA, but I'm
man,
just telling you what Spice told me. He said it had something to do with NASA. NASA had a part. That part threw me. I'm like, that's like a space program. What would that have to do
man,
with? But like, I done met all the rappers and like damn near all the rappers out that's gangster rappers, and the only real ones I ever met was 50 Cent and Spice One. There was real ones. So I know Spice One ain't lied to me, bro. And then he was drunk. A drunk man always gonna tell the truth. You
man,
heard me?
for real though.
Yeah, but like, man, we talked about the stuff, and he was like saying all these type of ways. He was like, man, he can't be dead, man. Like the tombstone. Then Mo Preem told the story. Then Afeni told him the story, and they kept talking about, man, stop saying he alive. And white vans gonna pull up and hit you with them needles. You gonna be walking around drooling
Man,
on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be a zombie. So how did Mo Preem and Afeni tell him the same story when they don't even talk to each other? You know what I'm saying?
man,
Mo
that's
Preem, Mo
crazy.
Preem, Mo Preem don't like Afeni. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I'm
I don't know how Afeni felt toward Mo Preem, but Mo Preem didn't never like Afeni. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because she got a dad locked up.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm stuck on the tombstone though, man. That's
Yeah, so the
crazy, man.
tombstone was already there. And he named himself Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know
Yeah,
Machiavelli faked his death, came back to life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
But
for real though.
yeah, man, it ain't a long story, but this is my story. It's true. I mean, you can get Spice One on here. He'll tell you we was in Colorado, me, him, and Mr. Black
He he
drinking
prob-
Hennessy Black and smoking
he
blunt
probably ain't
after
gonna
blunt.
say nothing.
Huh?
He ain't gonna want to talk about that one.
He
Talking about
might.
the white
He,
vans pulling up. I don't know,
I don't
man.
know. Afeni gone now, so you know what I'm saying. I don't know, man. It's been so long. He might speak on it, but yeah. Shout out Spice One, real one. You heard
Shout
me?
out
My
Spice
dog.
One, man. One of my favorite rappers, man.
One of
For
my
real
favorite
though, man.
rappers too. You heard me?
For real.
Like that.
187 proof, man. Nothing can beat that,
Yeah,
man.
man.
For real, man. I appreciate you coming on the platform, man, and sharing that story with us, man. For
For
real though.
sure, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
true story, man. I think he's still here, bro. You heard me?
Man, for real though. I ain't never want to lose hope that he was alive. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
I
For
ain't,
real.
man. I really think he here, bro. But
Man,
yeah, true story, man.
that's
Straight,
what's
straight
up,
from
man.
Spice, and if you think about it, people always talked about it. Like this, how I know Spice ain't lying because I seen an interview with Cocaine saying the last song Pac did was with him and Spice One that day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Super legends, man. Cocaine, one of them dudes too, man. For real.
yeah, shit, yeah.
For
But
real.
yeah, man. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Man, for sure, man. We gotta get some more videos
Yeah.
going or whatever, man.
You
For
know, we
real though.
been locked in, man. We gonna do another one, man.
For sure, man. Shit. Let them know how to find you, man.
Oh man, they know. Google me, Uncle Bang. They know. They
Yeah.
know.
Uncle
They
Bang,
know.
man. Yeah,
Just Google me.
you definitely done been viral a few times, man.
Yeah,
For real though.
for sure.
For sure. Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, fam.
All right.